All right, guys, a couple tips and tricks as we work through the Energy Skatepark. All right, you should have been assigned your own copy of this Google Doc titled Energy Skatepark. Obviously, it's going to have your student ID and your name and whatnot being assigned from Schoology. Okay, but within the title up here, you should find the link to the simulation. I can click it. You can see I have it open in another tab here. I'll just go ahead and close that out. This is where it takes you. Okay, we've got 3 different tabs here. I can go into the intro. I can also go, if you see my cursor down here, I can go between these different tabs right from this screen as well. All right, and you can see that you're going to have some different things that you can change as you go through these different tabs. Right in the playground, I can sort of make my own track. And I can twist it around and things like that. I just warn you to be careful here. It's very easy to get this kind of messed up, and your skateboarder will be going in different directions. So your reset button is down here on the right hand side. So again, we have our intro where we have really 3 different variations of track. Okay, I have my friction tab, which gives us the same 3 variations. Okay, but friction is going to be present in the world that we are simulating. Okay, and then again our playground here where we can make our different tracks as we please. Okay, and on all 3 of these tabs I will have a couple different options to choose. Okay, on the right hand side here, if I were to go back to my intro, I can put my skateboarder on my ramp, and he is going to keep moving. In this intro tab, there's no friction, so he's going to keep going on forever. So some information I can add here is a pie chart. I can add a bar graph over here. I can see is changing. I can add a grid, which is really helpful on the playground as we're starting to make our own tracks, and I can add some sort of speed. I can also change my mass here. I can make it very small, or I can make it larger. Like having a little kid or a full-grown adult. All right. That's really about it. Most of the questions will go right along. It should tell you what tab you should be looking at. One thing I'll say is there are a couple questions that ask you to, I'll uncheck all this other stuff, ask us to depict some of these pie charts. Okay, so one thing you'll see I just did, I can play it and I can pause it in these different spots. And in our Google Doc, I've embedded this as a Google drawing. So in your own document, you'll have your own copy. Just make sure that you double click. It'll open up your drawing and you can edit those pie charts. Just click that save and close button and it should update in your Google Doc. All right, I hope this helps, guys. I will see you later.